Thank you for watching this video. So the number one question that I get is, well, if I give you all this information, how do I know if I'm going to get funded, right? That's the number one thing. And what documentation do I need in order to get funded? Okay. So, so we have this process called a business funding analysis. And if you've heard this before, just bear with me here. But we're a member of this organization called the Small Business Financial Exchange, and you're like, well, why does that matter? Well, they're members like American Express, Bank of America, uh, Wells Fargo, PNC, Truist are some of the members. Capital One Bank, and then of course this is here, same thing behind us. But the only reason why I share this with you, not to boast or anything like that, but like what the purpose of this association, it's an association, and the Small Business Financial Exchange, and where financial institutions will report uh, credit hit information on small businesses. Well, um, when I go to these meetings, is the great thing about these meetings is that they'll share like the information on their underwriting criteria, basically how a business gets qualified. And the purpose of this association with the lenders will get together is try to figure out, well, what are the best lending practices in the marketplace so that we can uh, get the money back that we lend. Well, the great thing about it is the businesses have given us their underwriting criteria. So it's difficult for me to, in one instance, to say, hey, give me the information and then I can make a determination. Once we get all the information is when we can make a determination what programs that they could be, because there's a variety of programs that we can apply for a client to get approved for financing. So what do we need? Well, the biggest information we need in order to do the analysis are the tax returns, financials, profit and loss statement, financials. Obviously, if the business, uh, as we're taping this right now, we're the 27th day of September. If we don't have any financials on the business as for 2020, then it's difficult for us to see what the existing trend. I mean, we're already in 9 months within the year, so typically businesses on a quarterly basis will do financials. The business debt schedule, what debts does the business own? I know some of that information on the balance sheet, but the business debt schedule will provide a good assessment of which is actually owed. And then the bank statements. It says the last 3 months of corporate and personal bank statements, the actual statements versus the account history. The account history just is kind of the ledger, but we want to actually get the bank statements. Uh, Personal financial statement, credit report, uh, uh, and the business personal profile information, or the a personal cash flow statement, preferentially when the submit it. And then what we can do is we could do a really hard information. So what do we need in order to do our quick assessment is number 4, number 5, number 7, number 8, and number 9, and number 10, and number 12. That gives us, in order for us to do a BFA, a true BFA, those are the information that that is necessary in order to do this business fund analysis. Now, what is a business fund analysis? So if you were going to the doctor and you wanted, before the doctor prescribes any medication, what they want to know is the likelihood of you being the likelihood of you what medication or whatever that you would need, right? Well, they're going to do an assessment. They're going to take some blood. They're going to do all these things uh, to do that before they do that. The same for us. Before we go on this journey for financing and all these different funding programs that's available, the one that most people want is that $150,000 unsecured program. We those are the things that will give us a really good idea of the person, their qualifications or not. So hopefully this video will help. If you have any questions, please let me know.